Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? It's been some time since I made my last video, but fortunately, things are starting to look good for crypto. And tonight is St. Patrick's Day, St. Patrick night. So we are over here at Larry's Beach Club having our St. Patrick's Day celebration. My wife and I are big St. Patrick's Day celebrators because my wife is almost entirely Irish and I'm half Irish, so we have a good time on St. Patrick's Day. So I wanted to make this video because, as everybody knows, crypto market's doing very well right now. Bitcoin over 27,000. EOS hasn't shown yet, but it will, because Bitcoin brings everything up to another level. So we're looking good as far as crypto is concerned. And I've been waiting for this moment to happen because, of course, I've been making these videos for over 5 years. And it's hard to make videos when there's nothing you can do about the overall big picture. You know, when the big picture is against you, Fed's raising interest rates, trying to slow down the economy, literally dumping things to make things go down in price. Nobody wants to watch those videos. I mean, we can talk about it, but nobody wants to watch those videos. People want to watch videos when things are happening and things are going on and there's excitement and there's good things going on, and I think that's what we have right now. So I'm excited to make this video tonight, and I'm excited to start making more and more videos because I'm going to start making more videos. And what I'm really excited about right now is the fact that I'm not excited about this, but it's an inevitability. They are going to restructure our financial system in this country. And people have been talking about this forever, so this is not news to anybody, but we had bank up in Northern California, and I'm right by the railroad track this time. Man, I'm right on the railroad track, so you're going to hear a train go by here very soon. I hear the background already. So Silicon Bank went insolvent. Bank on the East Coast went insolvent. And what happens? Bitcoin starts to take off. Why? Because simply, Bitcoin is an alternative way of holding money and transferring money. Bitcoin is, oh, this is a quiet train. I like this train, commuter train. So Bitcoin's an alternative system that has been in play since 2009, 2008. So it's been in play for 13, 14 years already. So 15 years already. So there's infrastructure already there in place. So people are going to be looking for places to put money. And obviously, gold, silver, investment property isn't a very liquid way of holding money. And when you're getting 35% return in 1 week, which is what Bitcoin's done, you know, that's a no-brainer. Come on, man, that is a no-brainer. People are going to run to Bitcoin, and it's going to happen quickly. So the way to stay ahead of this thing is to know what's going to happen and be ahead of the crowd. And if you're jumping in right now, you're ahead of the crowd. And you're really going to be ahead of the crowd if you're jumping in on EOS, because EOS hasn't seen much gain yet. It's still like $1.10 last time I looked at it, but it's going to go much higher. And you know it's going to go higher because Bitcoin brings everything else up. Ethereum, Bitcoin, and then everybody else. So those two are starting to go well right now, so expect EOS to follow very soon. The other thing I want to talk about a little bit tonight is I want to talk about trust in the crypto market. That's a big problem. I mean, when you got guys like Sam Bankman-Fried and all the other nefarious scoundrels out there, the guys with Voyager, all these people that are continuing to be less than honest with people's money, you got to be scared about buying cryptocurrencies. Well, that's probably one of the reasons why Bitcoin's probably going to do very well, because Bitcoin has an established track record. No one's ever lost, well, no one's lost. People have lost money in Bitcoin, but what I'm saying, we haven't had anything like a Sam Bankman-Fried with Bitcoin. We haven't had a centralized party that has been dishonest and taken people's money. So that is something you can count on with Bitcoin. But I also want to talk about another very honest, secure party that I know about, and that is EOS Nation. We have been very close to EOS Nation, not very close, but we've been in contact with them for a number of years, and I trust them. I really honestly trust them. And I think it's a great thing that EOS Nation got control of the blockchain and got consensus with the block producers, because when the chips were down and the resource model was changing and everybody was wondering we were wondering how to keep our app going, the challenge application, CHL if you want to look it up. When we were wondering how to do it, I couldn't get anybody to talk to except for one block producer. That was EOS Nation. They are the ones that talked to us. When the chips were down and everybody was wondering what was going on, we actually had a contact. And of course, you do too. Abe LaRose is very active on Twitter. He's very active on social media. And he's also very responsive. And that's important. So when you're in the crypto business, investing or building, you want to have a trusted party operating the chain. And also a trusted party as far as consensus is concerned. So this is all about reputation. That's why so many people are scared of cryptocurrencies, because of the bad reputation. So reputation is everything. And that's what ails EOS right now, is because the former Block One were not a trusted third party. They were someone that were someone to fall through with promises, as they stated when they launched the chain. So that's what basically happened. And it's that now, after everything that's happened, it has gotten in the hands of people that have the best interest of the people that own the token, build on the token, which is the EOS Nation. In my mind, and I know people are going to argue with me on this one, you got 3 tokens right now that are very valuable. You have Bitcoin, number 1, you have Ethereum, number 2, and you got EOS, number 3. Why do I say that? Because our whole world will very soon be digital money. And why do I say our whole world will be digital money? Because you see the financial system starting to collapse. You see the trillions, billionaires were, the status wealth symbol for so many years. Now it's going to be trillionaires. You're going to see trillionaires very soon as this money continually depreciates. And there's not one person watching this video that doesn't know that the money's going to be diluted till there's nothing left. And so when that happens, it's going to give way to the cryptocurrency system. You know that the cryptocurrency system, in order for the modern digital economy to take off, it's going to have to go digital. Now, I know a lot of people are fearful of that because they feel, now I'm trackable. I mean, I got a trackable, currency that's on a blockchain, and I don't want to use it because I'm sorry. That's kind of like the thing. That's the way it is. Now you can sit back and own your gold and silver and watch it flounder at whatever price it flounders at, or you can jump in the game at these levels and take off. But I'm just saying, if you want to trust a trusted third party, and for my money, like I say, EOS Nation is a very trusted third party. And they have a lot of upside potential. This used to be a $23 token, $23 token. It trades a little over $1 right now. It could go to $5 right now and nobody would blink an eye, because it's been there very recently. Well, not very recently, it's been a while, but it's been there pretty quick, not so long ago. So please, take a look at EOS Nation. And like I say, I am on this YouTube channel here to take your comments, here to talk about this and to follow it and to hopefully shed some light on this. Make it easier for you if you're interested in cryptocurrencies and things like that. You don't have to do all the research or spend the 5, 6, 7, 8 years that we've spent building an app and getting developers and stuff like that. Here's another train. This is a train that's coming from Escondido. Oh, there's 2 trains. This is the Escondido. This is why they're not making much noise. Okay, so I'm in a kind of an interesting spot. I'm off of Oceanside, the 101 and almost Oceanside Boulevard, and there's a track going both directions. We got lots of trains here in Southern California. I don't know why, but we do. So anyway, I appreciate EOS Nation for all the work they've done. I know they've had to really, kind of struggle here recently because the price has been down. And of course, what drives these cryptos is the markets. If the markets are up, people are excited, they buy the token and it appreciates in value. The markets are down, everybody goes sideways, everybody goes downhill, and then I got rotten comments about how I should give up everything and never talk about EOS again. But we run an application on the chain, so we not only own the token, we also run an application on the blockchain that's been very trustworthy so far. So we haven't had any problems with it. So I think things are going very well. I'm going to start making more videos just to support that belief that I have, that things are going very well. Like I say, it's been real fun to watch Bitcoin take this run here the last week or two. Actually, has it been a week? I don't know. It's been less than that. It's just I think since the bank collapsed, when we heard the bank collapsed up in Silicon Valley. In fact, it's funny. My wife told me, "Oh my gosh, the banks are collapsing," and she told me about Silicon. And then I watched the nightly news. Yeah, it's all happening. And the next thing you know, instead of being fearful, I was actually, starting to feel a little more secure, because I thought, wow, now people are going to start really. The void's going to be filled with the cryptocurrencies. So that's where we're at. Like I say, I like 3: Bitcoin, US, Ethereum. Why? Those are the 3 that have been secured by the government. They're the ones. Bitcoin has been approved by the Securities and Exchange Commission. Ethereum has also been considered not a security, and EOS has a waiver. So there you go. Those are the 3. If you want to play this game, those are the 3. Because of those, because they got the Securities and Exchange Commission, U.S. Governmental regulation, bureaucracy. They've got their favor right now. So hopefully good things to come. Plus they got the Pomelo grant. I don't know where they're at with the Pomelo grant right now, but if you want to, I don't know if it's completed or not, but it happens I think every 3 or 4 months. So if you want to get involved with that, I'll put a link below. Let me see if there's anything else I want to talk about tonight. Just a lot of things, it's funny, you used to make videos all the time, and they always end with "Go EOS." So I could end the video that way, but I think they've already beat me to that punch. So I'll think of another way to end my videos. My daughter used to start her videos with a Molly back on your screen. So, but anyway, I'll figure something out to say to end the videos. But anyway, I'm feeling pretty good. Hopefully you are too. And don't buy in to all this idea that just to tell you how things are going with the fiat currencies. For many years, it used to be $100,000 for the FDIC. Then there was $250,000. Now they've raised FDIC. If you don't know what FDIC is, the FDIC insurance policies to guarantee the banks. So when the banks went defunct in the 1930s after to start the Great Depression, the banks all decided to raise money and secure people's money. Well, now they've raised it to unlimited, so you can have as much money as you want in your bank, and they're going to cover it with their FDIC insurance. That tells you what's happened to the currency. It's become basically so watered down that now they have to tell you, no matter how much money, because really anymore, $250,000, if you have much money at all, it isn't a great amount of money at this time. At one time, it would have covered almost anybody's account in the country, but now, with the way things are going and money being printed so much, it's not going very far. So now they have to raise it to higher and higher levels. And I'm afraid this train is really going to be a good one, because it's on the main track. So, and it could be that big freight train that comes through. So anyway, I wanted to just do it tonight. Let me see if I can show you my stuff when I got on, my bling from my St. Patrick's Day. So anyway, I appreciate everybody watching. I'm sorry about the big long gap, but obviously, when you got a crypto channel and everything is going sideways and downhill, and people are telling you should quit YouTube and quit talking about cryptocurrency, it gets a little bit. Oh, absolutely, another good train. This is another commuter train. So, you're lucky with the trains tonight. So yeah, when people are telling you that all the time, you just figure, and when your views go from 1,500, 2,000 views down to a few hundred views, you just think people aren't interested anyway. So I might as well, wait for a better day. And that's what I'm doing. I waited for a better day, and today is that day. So anyway, we'll get started making some more videos. Hopefully you get started throwing a few bucks at whatever crypto you like. Like I say, I mentioned the 3 I like, and start learning about this stuff, because it's going to be the future of currency. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.